Hello, everyone. So good to see you. It is the 7th day of July, a Monday. Happy Monday of 2025. We are going to be discussing Sebastian Rogers, who was reported missing February 26, 2024. He is from Hendersonville, Tennessee. He is now 16 years old. There has been a sighting back in March of 2024 in Sutherland, Oregon, at Ford's Pond, and a police report was made in Sutherland, Oregon. I have shared the police report with you. We have racked our brains as to why someone would take a trip just a few weeks after their child goes missing across the country. And boom, I think I found out one thing that occurred in Oregon and one reason they were there, and I'm still working on more. So this is Crime Time Buzz. We are here for entertainment purposes only. I am speculating. I am theorizing. I am sharing my opinions based on a police report out of Sutherland, Oregon, in which an individual believes they cited 100% KP and CP Proudfoot. They believe 100% they saw him. I believe this person. And we've been trying to rack our brain as to what was the purpose for a trip. If it was planned, they would have told Seth, hey, we'll have Sebastian for a week or two in March, so you won't have him on your weekend. Or could you watch Sebastian for a couple weeks? We're going out of town. Did that happen? I don't know. We'll have to find out, won't we? But I've made some connections. I have submitted it to a tip line, the tip lines, and I found some more connections last night. I'm going to write it out even more thoroughly with more documentation, submit it again, and then I will come on live and share it with you. But yes, indeed, I have made a connection as to why they were in Oregon, in my opinion. I've got photographic evidence, in my opinion, and I will be sharing it with you. I just wanted you to know where I was this morning. I'm working on that tip to be a little more thorough with what I found last night. But this is about Sebastian Rogers, who has been missing 16 months. Do not forget, high alert on the borders as well, especially in Mexico. If you are traveling around Mexico to and from, please keep your eyes open, be vigilant. I know there are many, many updates regarding Sebastian right now from At Night Dog, National Center, all of them working together to bring Sebastian home. But a lot of it is little pieces that we need to connect, right? We've had a ransom in Mexico. They're high alert in Mexico right now. Ransom demand in Mexico. They are high alert in Mexico right now. We've been seeing the updates. Please be vigilant. Also, entries into Canada, be vigilant. We have no idea any movement that could be occurring. Are we saying it is occurring? No, but is there a lot going on that's being submitted and talked about and towards Mexico? Yes, that's why they're sharing the updates with you. So we don't know what's going on, but I can tell you this. Sebastian Rogers on February 26, 2024 was reported by his mother, KP, to be a runaway in the middle of the night without his coat, without his shoes, without his money, without his cell phone, without anything. But had his glasses on. He was said to be in all black. He was not captured on any CCTV leaving the home. There are only immediate family who has access to the keys and the codes to the home. The doors were locked according to KP, the mother, who was home alone with him. The doors were locked at night and they were still locked in the morning. There was suspicious behavior behind Sebastian's house that night with flashlights, a sedan pulling up, and very suspicious behavior there. Also at the Texas Roadhouse, there are people around the vehicle prior to Sebastian exiting, and that being the last proof of life of Sebastian Rogers, leaving the Hendersonville, Tennessee, Texas Roadhouse with his mother at around 6:25 p.m. on February 25th. That is the last proof of life. Things look odd there. Once the footage was Dog the Bounty Hunter and At Night had the footage, Sebastian's mother went to the restaurant during the lunch hour, demanding the footage, demanding to see it. Now, let's pause for a second. Before we get to the fact that she was asked to leave and not given the footage, allegedly from what my sources have told me, what motivated KP to go there? What was on that footage? And I say that because that's strange. If you were just having dinner with your child and police were looking for your children and investigators were looking for your children and a bounty hunter was looking for your child, you would just be glad they're getting footage to see if anyone was there, but you wouldn't know anything, right? So that's interesting to me. Could it be that she wanted to see the footage herself to see if there was something nefarious on it? Because she would like to see if something was going on at the restaurant? It could be. Yes, it could be. And I have recently thought of that. But it's all strange when you put it all together. A trip to Oregon when your child's missing. A Horn Lake, Mississippi. Sebastian was reported missing. And then within a couple of days, the stepfather admittedly goes up to Horn Lake to get his RV, which I found in audio where he admits to spending the night there, which to me, your wife is missing her child. He wasn't alone. I know he had 2 other individuals with him. So 3 of them spent the night because he said it takes a lot to pack up your RV. Well, I'm going to pause there for a second and say, I've had 2 RVs. Yes, you have to dump. Yes, you have to do all that, unplug, pack it up, secure everything in the fridge, the cabinets, countertops, all of that. But that doesn't take an overnight stay, especially when you have an emergency going on at home, especially when you've left your wife allegedly there without you and taken 2 other individuals with you. Now, why would that take 3 individuals to pack up an RV? Those of you who are RV owners, think about that. An emergency at home, would you need 3 of you to go pack up and move an RV? And why not just call? You've been staying there. My theory, why not just call and say, we're in the throes of an emergency? Because remember, he said he paid ahead often, but at least monthly. So, why not? Just why leave? It seems odd to me. There's some odd movements and we need to get to the bottom of them. But I've been researching Oregon and I have gotten to the bottom of one of the odd movements. I can't share it yet. I will come on live and share it with you. So hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe. I just want you to know that odd things were happening in Oregon. I need to write out the tip thoroughly to add more things now to it that I figured out last night. And boom, one of the events, one of the happenings, one of the shenanigans in Oregon, I believe I have discovered, uncovered, and am submitting to the tip line, and will be sharing it with you later on. Please hit that subscribe, like this on your way out, and don't forget that notification bell so you can hear what I shared with you. And I will even tell you the general, who the people were at the pond, possibly. I'm not going to give you names, but I will most likely give you connections. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Keep keeping on. If you see something, say something. And until next time, talk soon, my friends. What was going on in Oregon? Well, I know one thing that was.